evening, viewers, and welcome again to Discovering Truth. And I am Pastor Forbes from Abiding Word Ministries. Tonight, we will continue in what is now part 4 of this series we have been discussing, the importance of transformation, the joy of transformation, and the process of transformation. By the very definition itself, you are transformed, or something is transformed. It predisposes a change, and for the purposes of our discussion, it's a positive change. It's an upward spiral. It's a change from less than the best to better and probably the best. 4 weeks ago, we started this thought, and I want to run through some of the original thoughts that I had. The first one was that I reminded us that if you've ever watched a movie that starts with a timer ticking, tick, 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 most times it's the kind of movie that has a bomb that was attached either to a bank or to the bank manager's office, and the bank manager was strapped to the chair. You know, the American movies we watch. And then there was a phone call or a note that said the bomb would be disabled, will go off, will be detonated in the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And then in the movie, they scramble and they call a unit called the bomb disposal unit. The reason why they don't call anybody, just anybody, to come is because for you to be able to disable a bomb, you need to understand the wirings and the circuitry of a bomb. And so, like they do in the movies, the bomb disposal unit will come and they'll be working hard, the time will be ticking, and just the way the movies are made to keep you on the edge of your seat, the bomb is finally disabled, a wire is cut, a pin is removed, 2 more seconds, and it goes 2, 1, 0, and nothing happens, and then the movie continues. Similarly, if you want to bring a transformation to a person, to a community, to a society, even nationally, to move people. Sometimes we talk about South Korea, we talk about the BRICS nation now, we talk about Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Korea. The Brazilian economy is doing well. We talk about South Korea, Japan, some of these countries that from 1945 they were like recipient countries, they are now donor countries. So that national or people's psychic transformation, if we want to do that, we need to understand the wirings and the circuitry of the people, because everybody has a wiring. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true, we all live on the same earth, but we do not live in the same world. Most times your world is in your head. It's your mindset, it's your perspective. You can live in a world of suspicion. You can live in a world of bitterness. You can live in a world of generosity. You can live in a world of kindness. You can live in a world of forgiveness. You can live in a crooked world. You can be a thief, an armed robber's world, the world of a corrupt person, the world of a con man, the world of a liar, the world of a lazy person, the world of a person who begs all the time, a world of a busybody, somebody who spends their time from house to house taking stories here and there that have no concern about. That's the world of the rich, the world of the poor, the world of the educated, the world of the illiterate and unreached. And so we all live on the same earth, but we carry our world with us. And that's why if you live a disorganized life, you are not organized, you carry your world with you. If you go to a place that's organized, they give you 4 months, you will disorganize it because that's your world. If you are the kind of person that's a last-minute person, you know, you're always asking, when is the flight coming? Are they there? Are they there? Is the bus coming? You are that kind of a person, you know, you must do something by Thursday. You play on Monday, Tuesday, you think, I'm not time, I'm not time, and then suddenly it's Thursday, and then you want to change 24 hours into 5 days. That's a world. And there are people who live in all these kinds of worlds. There are people who are givers. They're generous almost to a fault. There are people who are so kind. There are people who are so merciful. There are people who are just so compassionate. There are people who are very good at listening to people. They are just great listeners, great encouragers. And there is the exact opposite of all that I said, and it all resides in people. So people live in a world, different world, yet we live on the same earth. And those lifestyles, those behaviors are wirings. They are wirings. It was about 2 weeks ago I read somewhere on the internet that a gentleman in one of the European countries, who the health people were coming to check him out whether he was okay, and because he wanted to remain on health benefit, he actually took a saw and he cut his foot off, because to him, to beg and to be given state funds is better than for him to use his potential and work hard and be somebody. There are people who you give the opportunity in an evangelistic meeting that you can be healed in the name of Jesus. Something can happen to you. And they say, no, once I get well, I will come off the support of the state. So I'll rather remain like that. And so if you want to bring a transformation to all these kinds of people, you definitely need to understand their wiring. Why is this person always late? Why does this person always talk? Why is this person always sleeping? Why does that boy always fail the exam? Why is that person always like that? Why is this woman always broke every time? And yet what she gets is more than what other people get, and yet they manage their lives with what they get, and she cannot manage with what she gets. Yet she is single and the other people have families. So we have to go back. We have to go back on all fronts, whether it's the religious front, whether it's the political front, governmental front, because it's very easy when you have attained something to just discountenance the process that it takes for other people to get there. You see that in school. Boy, paper bit of an easy way. Money, you know, it's easy. And some people have no clue. Now, that person probably will not be a very good instructor, because as far as they're concerned, it's easy. Can't you see it? It's there. It's evident. But if it was evident to them, they wouldn't have asked you. Sometimes we want to bring about a national transfer. Sometimes we want to bring a national transformation. It's the same thing. I noticed, and probably it was the first time I noticed, and maybe it's to my shame, I noticed a few days ago I was driving into the capital at the bridge, and at the entrance of Banjul, I saw a green and white totem pole. It was the first time I really paid attention to it. It says, "Welcome to Banjul." Then it says, "Patriotism, sincerity, and honesty." And I thought, wow. And I asked myself, is that true? That is what we aim. I'm not too sure whether it's a mantra for the people of Banjul or the capital of Banjul, or whether it's for the nation of the Gambia. But that's what it said. So anybody who's driving into our capital city, and actually Banjul starts from this end when we cross the bridge, if you're coming from the Combos, and you cross Denton Bridge, and it's there. And there's another one I saw before Gambia High School or thereabout, and I thought, wow. So as people drive into the capital city, what they expect is a place of patriotism, sincerity, and honesty. And I would want to take it that those three words have the definitions that they have in English, for honesty being what it is, sincerity being what it is, patriotism being what it is. Now, if you look at the number of court cases we have, and you juxtapose them with those three words, chances are there's a problem somewhere. Do we throw everybody away? No. Is everybody bad? No. Is patriotism a wrong, far-fetched ideal? No. Is sincerity an impossibility? No. Is honesty a hard thing to attain? No. So how do we marry the two? How do we bring them together until they kiss each other? It's the process of transformation with a methodology that lets the people who are yet to be honest, yet to be sincere, yet to be patriotic, see the benefits of patriotism versus lack of patriotism, the benefits of